SQ423, Singapore Airlines operates 16 weekly flights between Mumbai and Singapore. Because of so-called world-class services and modern equipment, many travelers are attracted by the airline. In this video, I'm gonna show you what the flight experience of business class is like in reality. Transit from Udaipur. I took a domestic flight from Udaipur to Mumbai. Many flights use Terminal 2 of the airport. There are many traditional Indian artifacts in the baggage claim area, and the design of the pillars looks like the growing trees. For transit, passengers need to collect their luggage and take an elevator up to the departure hall. This airport is designed by a well-known international architect, namely Zaha Hadid. With the synergy of her futuristic architectural design and Indian traditional beauty, Mumbai International Airport has become the centerpiece of the aviation industry of India. Check-in for SQ423 business class. There are designated check-in counters for business class passengers, so you will be able to have a stress-free check-in with the Singapore Airlines. So I just finished the check-in and I'm going to the passport control and immigration to take a flight. Today is a middle of a Deepavali holiday, so many people are in this Mumbai International Airport. This is a post-COVID, first post-COVID Diwali, so I guess everyone wants to take a holiday and enjoy and their time with their family members. So, inside the controlled area, the design of the boarding gate is just worth seeing. The design of the light covers seems like a shape of flowers. Some open and others half close their petals. The variation lets us feel as if we are inside a flower garden. Adani Business Class Lounge. You will be invited to this lounge if you are a business class passenger. Despite the look, the experience of this lounge may be rather disappointing. As Singapore Airlines made a contract with the airport operator to use this shared facility with the other airlines, the lounge is always congested and noisy. Seemingly, many people come here to enjoy free food, so there are already hungry people around you. If you don't mind paying some money, I recommend that you go to a restaurant instead of this lounge. I just tried some food and vegetable curry and soup, and it just tasted okay, decent. So perhaps if you want to have something very tasty food, you should go to a nice restaurant in town instead of coming to business class lounge. Well, food is fine, value for money, because as long as you have access to business class lounge, you can eat as much as you want. So in a way, this is a good value for money, but taste-wise, experience-wise, I just thought it's okay. Although I did not enjoy the lounge as much as I expected, I was very happy with the shower facility. I was walking in Udaipur after checkout from the hotel, so I was very sweaty. I really appreciate that shower room is available for visitors. So in this lounge, we have a shower facility, and all the guests coming to this lounge can use this shower facility. So if you get this, so this is a very well-designed shower facility. Here's a toilet, and then behind me we have a shower. So the towel is in place already. So it is very well ready for people who want to take a shower right now. So boarding to SQ423. Singapore Airlines uses A380 Super Jumbo for the flight from Mumbai to Singapore. The upper deck is only for suite and business class seats. So business class passengers proceeded to the designated boarding bridge. The boarding started earlier than initially scheduled. I was the last passenger to be on board, as I spent too much time in the lounge. The configuration of the seat layout is 1-to-1. I booked a window seat on the airplane. Business class seat. This business class seat never makes you bored, as there are too many unnecessary tricks to try out during the flight. With this foldable armrest, you want to find the best posture for photos on your social media. Adjustable reading light. Parents usually tell their children, don't read a book when it's dark. I am not sure if this light is bright enough to protect your eyes. Push for the table. I don't think that naughty boys can resist pressing the button. The table is big enough to eat meals, but not sure how stable it is for your laptop computer. The charging station. Open the cover to see a variety of charging points. There is a Wi-Fi router, and a USB-A port, and a universal shape electrical outlet. There is a Wi-Fi router, but please be careful. It is better to check the tariff before using the in-flight Wi-Fi service. Finally, there are several miscellaneous items like a water bottle, noise-cancelling earphones, etc. In-flight meals. Many people prefer Singapore Airlines because of its in-flight meals, but I may have a different perspective. Grilled charmola, spiced cottage cheese, and seasonal vegetables. It's a good presentation as the food is on the fine dining set. Maybe I was just naive not to know what it is like, but the cheese was very tough and the texture is not that smooth. You need to chew it quite well to have a best digesting result. Speaking of garlic toast, it was 10 times as tough as the Oreo biscuits. Please be careful when eating garlic toast if you are over 50 in age. The main. As you know, we don't have a stove to cook meals in the cabin, so in-flight meals are pre-cooked and reheated before they are served to passengers. Despite that constraint, the meat was very tender and juicy enough. A sheet cover and a duvet were wrapped in a plastic film to keep them hygienic. My seat became ready for sleep when coming back from the lavatory. I guess cabin crews were checking what I was doing to find a chance to start bed making. Well, being monitored is my least favorite stuff in my life personally. A full flat bed is a norm in the aviation industry. There are multiple buttons to change the degree of the recliner. We can change the degree little by little, so the seat could technically be 170 degree reclining, for example. But the question is, how many people need it? 50 decibels. The 50 decibels is still as noisy as the traffic of a small street. Unless sleeping in a flatbed is absolutely necessary, you should take an economy class on a daytime flight, so you can save a lot of money. Arrival in Singapore. The sky was already bright. Cabin crews put the lights on to wake up the passengers. The altitude was low enough to see the ground. We were about to land at Changi International Airport in Singapore. One last thing about the experience of business class is priority disembarkation and luggage collection. My bag was on the carousel by the time I finished the immigration process at passport control. Again, you pay thousands of dollars to collect your luggage faster than other people, maybe by 10 minutes at most. Yes, you pay thousands of dollars to save 10 minutes. Mike Kobayashi, Flight Review, Singapore Airlines SQ423 Mumbai to Singapore.